little hot out there again this afternoon. Temperatures well into the 90s. Some places over 100 degrees and likely will be similar tomorrow. Maybe cool a little bit if we do get a shower. 100 in McAllen, 107. Ooh, hot in Rio Grande City. 97 in Weslaco, 89 in Port Isabel. And again, similar temperature setup tomorrow. We're finishing the month of July now. In McAllen, the number of 100 degrees last July, 2018, we had 16 days 100 or hotter. This July, counting today, only 8. You know, I would like to say that the math adds up to mean it's half as hot as last year, but math doesn't really work that way here. But a lot less, I guess you could say, excessively hot days around most of the valley this July, but still it's going to come out as a warmer than usual month when you add up all the numbers for July everywhere. Heat index, how hot it actually feels with the humidity, already feels over 100 just about everywhere, even 107. The apparent temperature in Brownsville, 103. And in McAllen, only 99 in Edinburgh. There is a little breeze still out there again, not much in most areas, but occasionally the gust up to about 20 to almost 30 miles per hour in some cases. You see the gust of 29 in Raymondville. Your day planner tomorrow, I think it's a day where it starts off pretty quiet with some sunshine around 80 degrees or so at 8 a.m. We'll start before then, probably in the 70s before sunrise. And then by noon, still mostly sunny near 94 degrees, maybe sometime in the afternoon, there's enough moisture you could get a couple of sea breeze showers or a weak thunderstorm just briefly pop up. Otherwise, partly sunny skies most of the time and still probably at least in the 90s. But highs tomorrow have a good chance to still make it above 100 in Starr County and parts of western Hidalgo County, about 101 in McAllen, 97 in Harlingen, 89 at the coast of South Padre Island. A light breeze at best, but turning a little more east tomorrow instead of more southeast, which can sometimes help out the sea breeze a bit too when the winds stay light and coming straight in from the east. So our rain chances tomorrow, 20%. Hopefully that's not aiming too high, but I think a couple of showers, maybe a weak brief thunderstorm could pop up in just in a few locations somewhere in the valley during the afternoon tomorrow, and maybe again on Friday, then even less than that on Saturday. But still, probably most of you will see no rain combined out of all 3 days. I mean, your chances are small each day. Not much out there today. We showed you at the top of the hour a couple little tiny specks of showers that lasted 5 or 10 minutes in southern Wilsey County and then south of Harlingen, but that is all you see on there. High clouds are coming in from the north. There's a little weak upper low disturbance out here that's coming down across the western Gulf, but kind of weakening and falling apart. So even though you look at this and you see that there were numerous showers and a couple storms, they've all mostly died off, and probably when what's left of that gets here tomorrow, even less. So that's why rain chances are not so good. But tonight, dry weather, mostly clear skies. Tomorrow, again, during the day, once we heat up, the sea breeze coming in might spark a couple of showers as future track shows beginning around noon or 1 p.m. and kind of moving west or west-southwest across the area once they form and then die off before sunset. And then tomorrow night looks mostly clear. And on Friday, there's still at least forecast to be a decent amount of moisture in the area, even though there's not much to really kick off the rain, but with the sea breeze and some afternoon heating, maybe a couple of spots of showers here and there again, and then even less, I think, by the time we get to Saturday afternoon. I think our rain chances are a little bit lower as the atmosphere will be a little more stable and drying out through the weekend. Now in the tropics, nothing going on in the Gulf of Mexico. Gulf of Mexico nice and clear as far as any significant disturbances go. There's a little bit of an upper level low you see swirling here, but that's nothing that's anywhere close to the surface. Farther out into the Caribbean, we still have a very weak and probably not much of an area, 10% chance of development over the next 5 days. That should track up toward Florida and the Bahamas. But a little more promising is way out in the Atlantic, about halfway between South America and Africa. 60% chance of development with this little turning little weak disturbance, but we'll track it for you in the 6 o'clock hour. Eventually forecast maybe about 6 or 7 days from now. It could be over close to somewhere near Puerto Rico or the Eastern Caribbean. So it's got about 6 or 7 days to get from there to there, and then we'll see where it goes if it tracks a little farther to the north or tries to make it toward the Eastern Gulf. But again, if it even came toward the Gulf, we're talking 10 days from now before it even gets that far. 89 tomorrow if you're going toward the coast. 88 on Friday. Should stay, I think, mainly dry at the coast. Sea breeze showers usually start to form inland, so I think you're probably dry at the island. Just kind of watch and see if a little shower storm builds up anywhere close to you. Your first 1-5 AccuWeather 7-day forecast. Highs around 99 tomorrow, 97 on Friday, 98 on Saturday. Kind of hot and mostly sunny all over. Just basically hot, hot, hot everywhere. Small chances of maybe a shower storm in the next few days. High temperatures in the 90s, lows in the upper 70s, and by the weekend, if anything, it may get a little hotter early next week with mostly sunny skies and temperatures staying above average. Long-range forecasts from the Climate Prediction Center say for August, there's a good chance of staying overall warmer than normal for much of the month. So that trend may continue for a while, but we'll keep tracking it coming up in your first 1-5 forecast this evening.